how to be a professional kid manual might be useful to you if you have, like, for instance, these three type of people in your life, a situation where instead of building on a reputation or an experience, instead of finding for emotion or finances, we tend to, the professional kid will define, identify, or represent as what he's not. So I am not so and so. I may not know who I am, but I know I'm not that type of thing. So if you are tired and you're like, I'm not that, I am not into raping of infants and hazing of toddlers. No, sir, that's not me. You might enjoy being a professional kid if you're in a situ if you find yourself in a situation where you're heard stirring around, and you can hear your sister, cousin, pulling the penis out of her mouth, out of, and then running off because they think you're gonna come out of your room. Well, you might find the professional kid manual helpful. If people confuse you with your sibling, because your sibling is fornicating, uh, you you might be happy with how to be a professional kid. If you have a father, uncle, grandfather, who is incestuous and pays for his daughter to um, fillet him and to make love to him in the middle of the night, you might be a professional kid if you're saying that's not for me. I don't need those $800 that bad. No, no, no. I'm not gonna have sex with this person just so that they can break up so that this old man can stay on top. No, no, I don't ruin families. You might be a professional kid, and you are in the process of eliminating things. So I'd say things that eliminate their mechanisms, systems, glands, and organs, and each one has a type of elimination. So the organ would be where the skin is. It takes the intestines will give, um, and the kidney where the adrenals take, the kidneys give, um, where the gallbladder will take, the liver will give, where the stomach will take, the spleen will give, and what you're not doing is you're not giving. So the problem is when you're not able to give, um, you start to develop symptoms. So say you have this situation where there's a lot of pressure for you to be incestuous, um, with your uncle, so that his daughter doesn't have to anymore. Well, that might create this stress that will, when you eat tuna fish, and it gets to your intestines, it'll just sit there, and then you'll become swollen, inflamed, um, because the tuna fish, if you're under that kind of emotional stress, you have to eat it before 2 p.m., not like anybody else, because you have to eat it when your eliminators are at their peak, not when they're exhausted. Um, and we'll get more into that when we finish doing the legs and the other types of people that you can see them on coming. Some people are big on the shoulders, some people are big in the face, some people have long legs, hairy, not hairy, that type of thing. Professional kid manual.